We're here in the Athens of the South. Brilliant weather inside and out of the Georgia Dome. Here in Atlanta, Georgia, Gus Johnson along with Chris Collinsworth as the Falcons take on the Seahawks. He got all of this one, a high, deep kick.
Question. He would have definitely been better off just taking a knee on that one. He was trying to make something happen, but I'm sure his coach going to have a little something to say to him when he gets to the sideline.
Hey. Running out of time.
The key to playing defense is getting good penetration. If you can make that quarterback move around sometimes, even if you don't get to him like they did on that play, you can still disrupt an offense.
Here's the pass. Deep ball to the right side. Brings in the long ball.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
At the 50. He's still on his feet. And he is drilled. What a hit.
And that was a tremendous call by the offensive coordinator. He anticipated blitz. They read it perfectly, got it out there for a big play.
Passes it downfield.
And I love listening to the crowd when you see a catch like that. You go, hey! And everybody sort of in unison. They love seeing plays like that.
By stepping out at the 6-yard line.
If you have receivers that can make catches like that, it is just almost impossible to defend. As a quarterback, you just throw it to the open spot and know that guy can go get it.
He didn't get back to the line.
You know, for a running back, there comes a point in time where you say, all right, this play is not working. Let me just get as much as I can and try to get back to the line. Great job there getting to the quarterback. The defense went with the bull rush and just manhandled this offensive line. They've got to be more stout. They've got to be able to hold up in protection.
Riverside. Riverside. Hey.
Throws a bullet. He passed the ball away. Turner was his intended target.
Yeah, sometimes those tip balls end up being tipped up in the air, and that's what defenses really feed on, those tip drills.
Bryant can give this team the lead, and the kick is good. Atlanta looks ready to get this one underway. It's a long, high kick.
This is a good one to call.
It's 1st and 10. The catch is made.
Yeah, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
And the pass falls incomplete. Carlson was the intended receiver on the play. The pass falls incomplete. Williams was the intended receiver. Jones is back deep to receive. Picks it up at the 14. They catch him at at the 24-yard line.
Be patient out there. When you see an opportunity, that's when you attack. But don't force it.
Takes it right. He has room to run. Legs still churning.
Maybe time for this guy to audition for one of those dance shows. That's pretty fancy stuff out there. I love it.
Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Under heavy pressure. Goes for it all. The catch is made.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
Here comes the heat. Here's the throw. And the pass is incomplete. Number 14 was his intended target.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
It's a pass. Squares his shoulders.
Good decision that time by the quarterback. He found the open guy and kept his drive alive. That's the third first down.
It's 1st and 10. Rolls to his right. And it's tipped away. Douglas was the intended receiver on the play.
Watch where there's movement up front. Look for the hole and send your man into the secondary. Get some time in the pocket and be patient with it. Don't force it into cover.
He's going to run with it. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 15.
And that's just the kind of thing that this quarterback will do. He's pretty good at creating opportunities with his legs.
It's 1st and 10.
One thing these guys cannot do is give up on this running game. If they do and become one-dimensional, it makes it awfully easy on the defense. It's so important to pound the defense with the run because it just wears defenses out.
They got 3 yards to pick up here on 3rd down. He lost yardage on the play. And he is shut down for a minimal gain. Brings up 4th down.
You better kick it here.
And the kick is good. Canaan gets set to kick it away. He kicks it high and long. Washington fields it at the 3. They forced a 3 and out on the last series.
Give this one a try.
Look out, heavy pressure on him. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. Forsett was the intended receiver.
Not a perfectly timed throw that time. Held on to it just a little too long and led the receiver out of bounds. I know they didn't get much, but it's all about making the defense respect the fact that they are willing to run.
3rd and long, passing situation. Running out of time. Here's the pass. At the 40.
Savvy little move that time by the receiver to pick up the first down.
They'll hurry back to the line. It's tipped, and he still makes the catch. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 48-yard line. They hurry back to the line. The catch is made. 25.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time, and this offense keeps this drive alive. 3 first downs now on this one.
It is an incomplete pass. Williams was his intended target.
Call this defense here.
Here comes the heat.
Nice call by the defensive coordinator there. Had the blitz in the perfect situation. More and more now offenses want to spread it out, get a bunch of receivers out in the pattern, and you pay the price on the blitz.
And they'll score.
And that's classic Matt Hasselbeck right there. When you play against him, doesn't matter where he's looking. Forget about that with Matt Hasselbeck. He will not lead you to where he wants to throw the ball.
And this is for the lead. Murray is good on the point after. Ryan looks ready to send it deep. He got all of this one, a high, deep kick.
So far, this one looks like it's going to be close, and it'll be that way right to the end.
First down, 10 to go. He loads up for the deep throw. He got it. What a catch.
You need to conserve some time out there. Keep that clock stopped.
Now we have a first down and 10 to go. He's having pretty good success running the ball so far, and they'll probably keep handing it to him. And it brings up second down and half a yard. It's loose. He scoops it up.
Defenses are getting so much better at learning how to strip the football and change the momentum of a game. That's something that's practiced much more today than it was 20 years ago.
He picks it up.
That's the worst of both worlds for a quarterback. You're under pressure, and yet they're not really blitzing. They're sitting back in a zone defense, so as you're trying to escape and throw one out of there, there really is nowhere to go.
Number 28 makes the tackle at the 34-yard line. 8-yard gain.
You know, there's really no doubting this quarterback's physical skills. Sometimes he struggles with his mechanics or accuracy, but I don't think that there's really any issue. This guy has the ability to be an elite quarterback. Yeah, well, the field is only 53 yards wide. I think if he'd had 53 miles, he wouldn't have got outside on that one.
Lets it go deep. Turner was the intended receiver on the play.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
To the 20. Still going. Touchdown, Atlanta. The PAT is up and good. Canaan gets set to kick it away. It's a long, high kick. And we've come to halftime here. The score is 13-7. kicks it high and long. Washington gets it at the 2.
This is a good one to call.
It's 1st and 10.
I can tell you there's nothing more fun than playing offensive football when your offensive line is getting that kind of push.
2nd and about 1 yard to go. Set goes down after a gain of 2.
Give this one a shot.
1st down and 10. Tip pass, and it's incomplete. Williams was the intended receiver.
To keep the defense honest by mixing those runs and passes.
He's got room off the left side. A burst of speed, and he's in the open. To the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Seattle.
Offensive coordinator's getting a little sneaky out there. Everybody in the stadium's thinking pass. He drops a little run on him, and he sticks it in for the touchdown.
Here's the extra point that can give them the lead. Murray adds the extra point. Ryan looks ready to send it deep. He got all of this one, a high, deep kick.
Both teams have played pretty well so far. Still anybody's game.
Here's the pass. Deep ball to the right side. At the 30, to the 20, to the 10. They'll score a touchdown.
Well, the cover 2 scheme is supposed to prevent big plays, but a little breakdown on that one costs them a touchdown.
They'll go for 2 in this situation. Look out, heavy pressure on him. And they really missed an opportunity there. Kanan gets set to kick it away. He got all of this one, a high, deep kick. Washington will get it at the 6. The defense gave up a touchdown on the last drive. Running out of time. The catch is made. Big hit there to bring him down.
Give this one a shot.
Now we have a 1st down and 10 to go. The catch is made to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Seattle.
Matt Hasselbeck is really a perfect West Coast style of quarterback, and he rarely makes those mental mistakes.
And this conversion will put them up by a field goal. He passes it. And that's good for 2. Great job there. They were able to get it in for 2. Ryan looks ready to send it deep. It's a long, high kick. touchdown on the last series.
Try not to get too predictable out there. Make sure you got a good mix of run and pass.
It's 1st and 10.
Set. Yellow, 16. Yellow, 16. Hey.
Under heavy pressure. He's looking over the top. It's almost picked off.
And for defensive backs, those are money plays. They add up the number of interceptions you have at the end of the year, and you get paid. That was an expensive drop that time.
Set. Hey.
They're going deep. The catch is made. At the 40. At the 30. To the 20. To the 10. Dives into the end zone for a touchdown.
You better kick it here.
Set. Hey.
Extra point is good. Canaan gets set to kick it away. He kicks it high and long. They couldn't stop them from getting into the end zone the last time out.
Call this defense here.
1st down, 10 to go.
Set. Hut. Hut.
Steps up in the pocket. Here comes the heat. Forsett gains 7 yards with the catch.
Give this one a try. This is a good one to call.
They're facing 2nd and 3 now.
Set. Hut. Hut.
You have to keep the defense honest by mixing those runs and passes.
It's a 3rd and 1 situation.
Set. Hut. Hut. Hut.
I really thought the offensive line did a pretty good job picking up the blitz that time, but you could see the running back using his speed and quickness to get away. Good job by the back.
Hut. 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 Get it.
At the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Seattle. Tacks on the extra point. Ryan looks ready to send it deep. He got all of this one, a high, deep kick. The defense looks to rebound after that last effort when they allowed a touchdown.
Set. Hey.
Look out, heavy pressure on him. Going deep toward the left sideline. The catch is made to the 10. Leaves his feet. Touchdown.
You better kick it here.
Set. Hey.
Extra point is good. Pretty tight game as we head into the 4th. Our score, the Falcons 33. The Seahawks 29. Canaan gets set to kick it away. It's a long, high kick.
Great situation for the offense right now. If you can take a slow, methodical drive down the field, get a touchdown, win the game, and not give the other offense a chance to get the ball back.
Robinson.
Got it!
And you could really see him baiting the quarterback on that one. He wanted him to believe the receiver was open, but he had it all the way.
Now we have a first down and 10 to go.
Set.
Looks like there's room to the outside. Just make sure you keep it inbound so the clock keeps on ticking.
Set.
And that will definitely be enough for the first down.
I thought I was watching a track meet on that one. He got into turn 2 and started leaning. Oh my goodness, is that fast.
Turner goes down after a gain of 2.
Time's on your side here. Try to use as much of it as you can.
It's second down and 8 to go.
Set. Riverside. Hey.
He didn't get back to the line.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. But when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call it that.
Still going. The defense bent a little bit there, but still stopped him well short of the marker.
Yeah, but you do gamble if you put the ball in the air in that situation. I think right now the coach is saying I have more faith in my defense to make some stops than my offense to convert that play.
Fourth down and inches.
Set. Green. 64. Hey.
I love watching those fourth down plays. It's just big guys against big guys, and you know what's at stake, and one team comes out on top, and it feels good.
Set.
A pickup of about 3.
All you need to do here is run some clock. Run the football up the middle. Get this one to your halfback and let him drive it in the middle. Milk this drive for all it's worth.
Now they're facing second and 7.
Set. Hey.
He's in for the score.
Yeah, give the offensive line a little credit. They created the initial hole, but after that, it was all the running back. That's the reason this guy is so popular in this league.
Set. Hey.
And the point after is good. Canaan looks ready to send it deep. He kicks it high and long.
Call this defense here.
It's first and 10. The catch is made at the 40, at the 50, at the 40, to the 20. Oh, watch out. That's a touchdown. He's in for the touchdown. Oh, my goodness, what a game.
Well, I don't know how you forget about somebody that size, but when you have that kind of athleticism with a big body, how do you stop it?
It looks like they will go for 2. And that was one they needed to convert. Stokely fields the ball at the 44.
Well, regardless of what you say, that was a risky move. You don't make that recovery right there, you're going to give the other team the ball with great field position, and a comeback attempt gets a lot tougher.
Set.
defensive line is just so impressive. They keep manhandling this offensive line, pushing them back into the quarterback. As a quarterback now, you have no choice. You have to do some quicker plays, get that ball out of there.
They're going deep. How did he catch that?
You know, there's really only a handful of quarterbacks in the league that can make that throw. That was just a thing of beauty.
Going no huddle here. Wants the end zone. Going to the end zone. Finds his tight end for 6. He's got it. Touchdown. It's a touchdown. They've come from behind to take the lead.
Oh, no, there's still plenty of time left in this one. This offense has plenty of firepower to get back and win this game.
This for a 3-point lead. He avoids the rush by stepping up in the pocket. And that's good for 2. And that is exactly how you draw it up. Huge 2-point conversion. Ryan gets set to kick it away. He got all of this one. A high, deep kick.
Pass this one to the outside and give your guy a chance to conserve some time by running out of bounds.
Set. Green. 28.
Throws it up top, down the left side. The catch is made.
And the worst part was you could see the defender thought he had him covered at one time, but there's just no match for that kind of speed.
Set.
And that run gets them the first down. Nice job.
Yeah, really not much the defense could do there. The backside really blocked down. They came around to the play side with those big offensive linemen. That one looked easy.
The catch is made. He crosses the goal line. Touchdown. Touchdown. They've grabbed the lead.
Oh, no, there's still plenty of time left in this one. This offense has plenty of firepower to get back and win this game.
Set. Hey.
Point after is good. Kanan looks ready to send it deep. It's a long, high kick.
This is a good one to call.
It is an incomplete pass. Butler was his intended target.
Call this defense here. This is a good defense to call.
Fakes. Watch out, he's looking long.
There are just some days as a pass rusher when those guys are on. I don't know if it's biorhythms or whatever it may be, but there are some days when you can see a guy who's just going to be unblockable, and this might be that day.
Williams was the intended receiver on the play. And it's tipped away.
I don't care what the coach's age is, that'll make your heart skip a beat. You never want to give up a possession like that.
Set. Hey.
He takes a knee.
You don't want to take any chances in this situation. Just take a knee and let the clock run out. Just go ahead and take a knee here.
Set.
They go with the kneel down.
Now's not a good time to rub it in. Just down it.
Set.
Our final score is the Falcons 47, the Seahawks 43. Thanks again for joining us for this EA Sports matchup. For Chris Collinsworth, this is Gus Johnson saying so long.